ourselves some 2 more minutes to see if we can have extra participants to join, and then we can set the ball rolling. So within this time, Khadijah, you and Edwin, please collaborate so that we can have everything set, because we are actually time bound and would have to go by the time. And today we want to have more time for questions and answers so that people can get clarity on whatever questions they have prepared before the seminar. So let me give us 2 minutes and then we can kickstart.
Well, in that same vein, we want to welcome all those who have logged in. Thank you, everyone. I can see about, apart from the officials, about 4 or 5 other people. Welcome. We'll just buy some time to allow more people join us so that we have a fuller house and are able to pass the message across clearly. Thanks once again, and welcome to my niche business series. Thank you. Thank you. While we wait, please, you can fill in where you're joining us from into the chat room. Is this your first meeting? Were you with us at the first meeting, or this is your first? You can also state that. And how you got to find out about my niche. Please state that in the chat room. Thank you.
Okay, so it's 7:05 and we want to welcome everybody once again to today's seminar or webinar, let me put it that way. And I see some friends from Ghana joining. Thank you very much for joining. And this is such a great pleasure to see you all here. Last time we met, we had more of Nigerian colleagues, Nigerian friends here. We have Henry, I see Nana Sechi also. Welcome. And thank you for joining. So before we kickstart, I just want us all to describe how our day is going or what mood we are so our daily businesses. So should I say, let me give you a brief introduction of myself, the host. My name is Maame, and I'm a Ghanaian. I currently work in project management and I work with Robert Bosch Ghana. And I've been in project management for the past 6 years. Got to know about my niche way back in 2018 through Edwin. And it's been a very great platform where I've been able to meet a lot of people. So those joining us for the first time, I hope this also becomes one of the networks and one of the avenues for you to create better friendships and bonds and be able to elevate ourselves to the next level, because we all know that networking is such a great tool for everybody when you want to be able to be seen in the business world. So today we have the honor of having Khadijah Oropo, our speaker. And I did reach out to her prior to the webinar. We've been speaking for a while, and I actually decided to check her out on LinkedIn, and she's a big woman in the industry. And I think, Edwin, you did a great job by making her the speaker, because I see how visible she is on social media. And that will definitely translate into figures when it comes to her business. So I'm going to give you a brief introduction of Khadijah. She works with Work Uniform Solutions. She's a Work Uniform Solutions expert and consultant, and her company is Drips and Apparels Nigeria Limited. And what she does is that she gives bespoke uniforms solutions. She advocates for sustainability through her work, and she's deeply aligned with the SDGs, also mainly SDG Goal 8, which has to do with decent work and economic growth, and SDG Goal 12, responsible consumption and production, which she incorporates in her daily activities at her production site for the uniforms. And then SDG Goal 5, which is gender equality. So she's making sure that within her workplace, there is gender equality. Both men and women are given opportunities to be able to express themselves and also bring out their talents. Because most of us would say maybe garment making is mostly for women. So here, when we talk about gender equality, it's equally giving women the equal chance to be able to operate also. Now, I would also want to say that Khadijah is a fellow of the African Women Entrepreneurship Corporation, and also an alumna of Lagos Business School, China Europe International Business School. Khadijah has 3 young adults and is married. So, Khadijah, if you're ready, the floor is open for you to run with us. And I would also want to put in some ground rules here before she comes in. Please make sure.
Yeah, can you see my screen now?
Yes, you can see your screen very well.
Okay. I don't know what you're seeing there, but this is what I have. So at the end of today's session, I want to be as fast as I can. I want us to have, I believe we will have clarity about understanding why visibility matters more than ever in today's world. I want to be able to share actionable strategies to increase your visibility going forward, possibly have an action plan. Let's develop a personalized visibility plan. Possibly I'll share the link to that later. I don't know if I can do that during the session. And help us to execute, because if we learn all this and we're not executing what we have learned so far, it's kind of not going to be relevant at the end of the day. It's not going to be relevant at the end of the day. So being seen is easier and harder than ever. There's so much noise out there. Statistics have shown that 3.5 million Google searches occur per day. You need something now, you go on Google, you search. You need to use the toilet, if I can say that, you go on Google to search how to use the toilet. I have an issue with my laptop, my keyboard is locked. The first thing I did was to go online to search, how can I unlock my keyboard? And I guess anybody here can relate to that. I want to buy something out there, I go to Google. I want to hire a staff to add to my workforce, I go to Google or I go to LinkedIn. I go to other platforms where I can get solutions to the problem I'm facing. I believe we have career professionals among us and we have entrepreneurs among us. So I will be tailoring my my delivery towards both classes of people. I'm talking to career professionals as well as business owners and entrepreneurs. So sometimes I could interchange, sometimes I could differentiate. 500 million tweets sent out daily, 95 million photos and videos shared on Instagram daily. This is quite massive. And this should tell us how everybody wants to be seen now, how everybody wants to be heard. But in the midst of all this, there are still some of us that still feel like, oh, do I need to show up? Do I need to be out there? Do I need to be seen? But I will say this at this junction. The bottom line is, do you have value to offer? Have you got anything to offer? The value you got to offer, how valuable it is to people out there that need it, that will see it as value enough to seek you out. If you do have value to offer, if you do have any solution to any problem out there, I guess it is right now you should show up, because there are lots of people that are looking for you, either as a career professional, either as a business owner, entrepreneur, or whatever field you are. You're producing products, you're offering services, whatever you're doing, more than ever now is the right time for you to show up, and show up pretty good, not just showing up anyhow. Why are we saying all this? Why is being visible the new normal? Because it's practically the new normal. Am I the only one in this room? No. Right now, you got to be out there. And do I have to start dancing on TikTok? Do I have to start dancing on Instagram before I'm being visible? Well, no. Absolutely no. You don't have to go all that route. but you can show up intentionally in your space. And that was why I said, you've got to have value to offer. Let me say this. 85% of jobs are filled through networking. If you don't belong, who will know you? Who will mention your name when it's needed? If you're not visible for people to see you, and when I say see you, you can be seen in different realms. If you're not there, will you be mentioned? How can you be mentioned? Visibility leads to opportunities even beyond job listing. Right now, I'm facing career professionals. Don't look at it as, oh, it's all about job listing, it's all about hiring, it's all about getting promotions. It goes beyond that. Remember I said earlier, have you gotten any value to offer? Have you gotten any solution to any problem? Nigeria is how will I put it now? Our economy is somehow now, but research has shown that where there are problems, there are massive opportunities. All you need to do is to look and not see, to look deeper beyond the surface, and you're going to see that there are lots of solutions that can be provided to these problems and that can be converted to value, presented to people that need them, and can be monetized or exchange of reward in whatever means. Experts get promoted faster than hard workers who stay silent. You could be so diligent, you could be punctual at work, you could be doing everything you need to do, but are you actually visible to those that matters? What are you doing in your space to change the narrative that is being visible? What are you doing in your organization to let them feel your presence, to let them feel your impact? I remember I was in the department some years back, and the leadership of the department was changed, and we're trying to reshuffle the staffs in the department. And I heard somebody said, oh, don't let her go because she can handle this, she can handle this. If she leaves the department, then there'll be a gap in that space. It means that I've been able to make myself, my presence felt to the extent that the incoming leadership felt, oh, I'm like an asset for him. So I can't be reshuffled with the general posting going on as at that time. The loudest is not the smartest. I hope we understand this. Of course, there are lots of noise, like I said earlier, there are lots of noise out there, but it doesn't mean that those that are so loud are the smartest. But it's an irony. The people that actually got it, they are quiet. They're nowhere to be found, even in organizations.
No,
even in organizations, they still keep mute. And they're like, no, I don't want to get involved in office politics. I don't want anybody to notice me. But that is not going to take you anywhere, my dear. We got to put our best foot forward, make our presence felt in our organization, because only crickets wink in the dark. Are you a cricket? I guess you're not. Hence, you got to show up, and show up intentionally, show up good. Again, to the entrepreneurs, why is being visible the new normal? If there are no customers, if there's no trust, there is no business. If nobody knows you, nobody can engage with you. Nobody can seek you out. Nobody can ask you about what you're doing. Nobody can engage your services. Nobody can buy your products. But when you're visible, when you are out there, when you are known, in a way, you're building trust. Remember the concept of no KLT, I think, yeah? No, like, and trust. It's like a phase or a process, rather, that customers move from knowing you, liking you, and trusting you before they get converted to being paying customers. But if you're not there, how do you want to be known if you're not showing up? And showing up is not limited to being online alone. You can be offline and show up. There are various ways which I hope to have time to, go into how you can show up as a business owner, entrepreneur. Showing or being visible will increase your chance of opportunity, because it's been discovered that 60% of decision makers doing business do it with familiar entities. Because why? They've attested to their credibility. They've seen their track record. They've researched them. They've done background check on them. And that is a knowing process. And that informed their decision about, I'm doing this business with this person. Okay, this person has the capacity. This company has the capacity to deliver on this job, to handle this contract. Within the time frame, according to all the specified specifications, it gives businesses, organizations the competitive advantage. The marketplace is crowded, no doubt, but it is those that are visible and stand out that gain edge over their competitors. Is it only Coca-Cola that is in the drinks and bottling space? No way. There are others, there are other competitors. But even as big as Coca-Cola is, you see them everywhere, right in your faces. Because they want you to think drink, they want you to feel taste, and the next thing that is coming into your mind is what? Coca-Cola. Think of any brand out there. Look at banking industry. Think of any industry. Look at our own Dangote. Dangote is so big, it's a conglomerate, yet is not resting his hours. He's still showing up at various platforms, various levels, just to be in your faces that I'm here, I'm not going home. If those high and mighty can do it, how about us? Why are we sleeping on it? Showing how connect you with your customers. Because right now, even in the current phase of we do businesses online, you find out that people still want to know you. What is Tony Elibele doing online? What is he doing on LinkedIn? What is he doing on Instagram? Sharing his personal activities. Because he wants to relate to his customers. He wants them to feel he is with them. He is not alienated from them because he is at the top echelon of the ladder. He still come down, even during tough events. He still mix with the mentors, the mentees, the awardees, and he still relates. It's creating a perception that I am here. I'm not alienated from you. And showing up again ensures scaling your business. And what do I mean by that? By the time you show up, you're increasing your customer base, more sales, and invariably your business is expanding and scaling to another height. Amidst all this, I need to identify and point out some things that could be hindering us from showing up. I'm a victim of some of this. I won't lie, I'm not a saint. I've passed through this and I'm still struggling with some of this, and which I know that we are struggling with some of this too. But when we come to a room like this and discuss this, it makes us feel like, oh, I'm not alone in this. Okay, if Khadijah is facing this, okay, so it's not something that is bad if I am too, but it's something I can overcome if I'm being intentional about it. And that is what I want us to go home to do today. I want us to be able to overcome whatever barriers we have to being visible in our respective spaces and show up good. Deliver value because we've got it. Because the people that are doing it, that are acing it, are not really better than us. How much more we'd have got it. So remember I said earlier, the loudest in the room is not the smartest. Remember that. You got it in you. So give it. Deliver the value. Imposter syndrome. I'm feeling, oh, do I really have it? I'm not good enough. Okay, feeling of being judged. What would they say? I remember the first video I posted on Instagram. It was during COVID. So I attended a training with one sales coach, and he said during this COVID, everybody is at home, do a video. And I've always been scared of making videos till now. I'm still, having some reservations. Let me share this. Let me be vulnerable. And I put up the video. I Should I press post? I hit post. I closed it. I didn't want to check the inside. I didn't want to check anything. And I got feedback that, oh, that was nice. That was good. I learned from that. I think I talked about role of fabrics in sourcing work uniforms. But lo and behold, somebody called me later and said, oh, I love your video. But, oh, I said, what again? This is what I've been running away from. She said, maybe you wouldn't have put on your glasses. It seems you're hiding behind your glasses. And I'm like, oh, I wear prescribed lenses. I don't wear recommended. And I was kind of following the tutorial that I was given. So how will I see what is guiding me, the script I was trying to, follow, not to miss my points? And lo and behold, just truly, ever since I didn't put up a video again, because I was so afraid of being judged. So if you're going through this, you're not alone. We get overwhelmed with work. I do too. We have so many things struggling for our attentions, and we're like, I can't do this. I can't even go to that meeting. No, I'm having so much task on my table. Should I show up at that meeting again? No, I can't represent my department. I can't put up that content, and so much excuses. And we end up not showing up where we are needed. Time constraints. We feel we don't have time for it. Blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Cultural and religious conditioning. Yes. Some cultures, some religious orientation. For so long, I believe, like in Islam, women are meant to be heard, or women are meant to be seen, not heard. So you don't put up your voices out there. Well, when you talk, you could sound like somebody is, getting tempted and blah, blah, blah. And when I talk, somebody will like, oh, I like your sweet voice. And maybe I'm thinking, would the person be feeling tempted? Oh, I don't want to commit sin. I don't want to do this. I don't want to. So that stops. Lots of cultural and religious conditioning stops us from showing up, from being visible. I love this word visible. I mean, but do you know it's hindering us? It's standing in the way of our success. Do you know how many people's destiny are tied to yours for you to just show up, for you to just do the needful, and that will emancipate them from shackles of poverty, shackles of ignorance, of whatever? Remember that. And let's get out there and do the needful. Having said all this, I guess at this junction, I'm checking my time. I need to share some strategies that can help us to, achieve our goals for tonight. I've been saying this and I've been saying this. We are all problem solvers. There are lots of problems, lots of pain points, lots of headaches going around that need solution. And we all have these solutions. Can you please put on your lenses or whatever and identify these problems around you? Get solutions for them, and let's start digging it down. Develop products, offer services. In other words, what am I saying? Develop or deliver exceptional value. Once you identify that you've got it in you, that will be your why to show up. There are lots of people that need us. Are you a career professional? Look into your organization, your department. Can you sit down to study your processes? Can you sit down to study the production process, your operations? What are the bottlenecks? Where are you having difficulties that you feel there's need for some tweaks? Can you come up with solution to make it easier and present it to the right quarters who are willing and ready to listen to you, to give you a voice, to give you a chance? And doing that, you are leaving a footprint that can't be ignored. invariably you've offered a service. Invariably, it could be you've consulted for the organization. They might not pay you at that point in time, but in a way, you're building your expertise. They will not forget that, oh, it is so person that developed this template. You are the person that created this worksheet. You are the person that identified this loophole. You are the person that identified this gap, and you were able to offer solution. And probably you've been able to help the organization to increase the revenue. You've been able to help the organization to scale to the next level. You've been able to help the organization to secure funding from investors. This would not be forgotten in a short while. Develop product if you're an entrepreneur. Offer services. Productize your services. And create services out of your products if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a business owner. Create content. This will lead you to creating content. You can blog, you can create videos, you can podcast, you can create toolkits, create templates, worksheets. Like I have, I discovered that, okay, companies have company policies, but I dig down and I've seen that not many companies, most especially small, medium companies, most of them don't have separate work uniform policies for their organizations. And that is because I've been able to study them, my interactions with them, that they are having some resistance in adoption of work uniforms by their workforce. So I came up with work uniforms policy, which I give one or two of my clients that are ready to accept it at a fee though. Some, maybe they are long-standing customers, we could add it to their package. I've been able to create a service out of my product that I created. We can think out of the box. We can create templates. We can create worksheets. We can create guide. I have a guide on how to choose the right uniforms for your business. We can create workbooks, presentations like we are doing right here. And this will go a long way in establishing your authority as an individual, as a corporate organization, as a career professional. Another thing we can do, another strategy we can deploy is strategic networking. Who do you have in your circle? And I mean, there's a saying that you are an average of 5 people that you roll with. So if you roll with dumb asses, then you're a dumb ass. If you're the richest in your circle, not too long you will be at the lowest of the ladder. But who do you roll with? What kind of relationship are you building? Who are you building it with? Your power of weak tie in career advancement, online and offline networking approaches. You don't have to stick to online networking alone. There are lots of things that can still be done offline. For instance, I tell people that you're in business and you're still neglecting your prospecting, you're still neglecting visiting customers, prospecting customers offline. Everything is online. No, everything is not online. Or you are working in an organization and you want to switch to another organization, or you want to pivot, or you want to switch careers. You can't get that done easily if you're not in the right network, because being in the right network, building right relationship, you will have access to resources. Because what I know, I'm not an island of knowledge. The Yoruba will say, I don't know how to translate it. Where your knowledge stops is where another person's knowledge starts. But if you're rolling with dumb asses, then you will all be dumb asses. What kind of relationship are you building? The relationship you are building, is it just for Owambes alone that you'll be spending? Do you have friends that challenge you financially to, build your financial capacity? Do you have friends that challenge you to personal development, to go for courses, go for trainings that increase your value. Who are you building your relationship with? You've got to be intentional. We've got to be strategic in our networking because this is how we show up. It affords us to have access to some things that ordinarily we might not have access to if we are a lone wolf. You got to build your thought leadership. Is another strategy that you can deploy and that can help our being visible. How about identifying your unique perspective or methodology? How do you do some things? We all have our unique gifts. If you're flowing with me, I'd like you to comment in the chat. If am I too fast or am I connecting? I need to know. I feel like I'm the only one in the room. Hello.
We are here with you, Khadijah.
All right, thank you. So identify your unique perspective or what's your strength? Let me put it that way. How best do you do your stuff? We don't have a Midas touch, yes. That there's a way you do stuff that even somebody else coming into that space will still find it difficult to get it done. But you get it there, you just get it done within a short part or a short period, and you're doing it well. Identify your unique power. Be consistent in your delivery of messaging across your platforms. And you don't have to stretch yourself thin and, oh, I want to be on Instagram, I want to be on TikTok, I want to be on LinkedIn. No. Pick one platform, start building it. Because thought leadership is about building authority in your field, in your knowledge area, in your genius zone. What is your genius zone? Have you been able to sit down to identify that? Because remember, if you're not sure of yourself, if you don't really accept that you've got it in you, then you can't have that confidence to show up. You can't be so confident in yourself that, okay, I've got it in me. I've got to deliver value. I've got what it takes to be there. I've got what it takes to attend board meetings. I've got what it takes to represent my department at meetings, or I've got what it takes to represent my organization at the AGM. That is when you're told to do this or to anchor a meeting to like, no, I'm so busy, I can't do it. But these are avenues of presenting yourself out there, sharing what you have, building authority. Look for ways you can get speaking engagements. It could be in the church, in the mosque, among your peers, in association, in networking groups, either peer groups or business networking groups. It could be 5 minutes talk. Just put your best foot forward. Someone somewhere will listen to you and identify that you've got it in you. Remember, thought leaders command 14x higher than an average person. Strategic partnerships. Are you building partnerships? Are you a lone wolf? If you're a lone wolf, then you could be a cricket winking in the dark. Nobody is seeing you. Who are you mingling with? But you've got to have affiliations with professional bodies, business associations. These are groups that will help build you, will help you with your personal development, will help in mentoring, will help in creating access, either access to market, access to resources, access to some networks that can really add value to your life and build you up. Memberships, mentorship, guest appearances, belonging to cooperatives. They can help you achieve your financial goals. Collaborating with relevant partners. Are you in a particular field? Look for complementary industry, complementary product that you could partner with, complementary businesses you could partner with. Even as career professionals, you can still collaborate with others. It could be interdepartmental. It could be with another organization. There are lots of stuff that can be done. In doing all this, you are putting yourself out there. Someone somewhere is recognizing your efforts, is seeing you. And the more you do it, the better you get at it. When I started with LinkedIn, I was so scared of LinkedIn that, oh, it's so rigid. Everybody is putting out big, big English, putting this out, putting that out. And it's so like scary. How will I be seen? How will I be found? Oh God, can I do this? And I put up my, I had to even join a challenge. I did a paid challenge just for me to stretch myself to, let me just stretch myself. Because getting involved in the challenge, I know that it's guided, we are given prompts, fine, but then there's accountability. And once I did that first time, second time, I'm getting a hang of it. This year, I've not joined any challenge, and I've been putting out posts back to back. I remember when I started on Instagram too. I started because I wanted to create awareness. People were saying they want to make sales. I wasn't even out for the sales, but I just wanted to create awareness for my brand, not even for my person, just for my business. And the first time I made a sale, I was so happy. Oh, wow, it could happen. But the thing is, if I hadn't been putting out content, if I hadn't been showing up, the person looking for uniforms for a nanny that went online to search won't find me there. The day someone will find you, you don't know. But you've not been showing up, then you will be nowhere to be found when you're needed. Remember that. How can you measure your visibility success? How do I know if I'm actually getting visible? How do I know if I'm being seen or not? You start, okay, let me share this. I met someone, I didn't drive that day, so I took public bus, and somebody now saw me. I've met her in one of those business trainings around, but I couldn't remember her face. And she just saw me. Oh, salam alaikum. How are you doing? Wow, I love what you're doing on LinkedIn. I'm following your post back to back. And I'm like, me that I'm even beating myself up that I'm not even doing anything. What am I doing? Believe me, sincerely, this is plain truth. I'm not quoting anything. We sat by the roadside for almost 2 hours. Eventually, we turned it into consultation session. And I go back home and I ask myself, so what have I been doing? That means what I thought I wasn't doing, some people had, even when they were not commenting, even when they were not saying anything, they were saying, and I'm like, being like someone, or not even one person, is looking up to me and trying to follow what I do. That means I can't stop. But if I haven't been showing up, I can't be a solution to somebody's problem. If that person had met me that fateful day, we will have just said hi, salam alaikum, and we'll have just walked by. But eventually, we sat down together. I was able to help her dissect some things, share some insights with her, and she was able to run with it. I followed up with her, and I was glad she started implementing a few of what I have shared with her. And that really opened my eyes to the fact that if you don't show up, you don't know when you will be searched for. And the person that will be your breakthrough will be searching for you and you will not be found. Don't let that be a story. How do you measure your visibility success? You can measure qualitatively or quantitatively. Qualitative indicators, you can get invitations, maybe opportunities, recognition at work. They award you, give you an award, best staff, most punctual staff, most diligent staff. Think of any of those awards in public places in recognition of your efforts. And there's some other people that have been saying that that person didn't really deserve it. Of course, we know some politics are going on, but you know that there are some that are truly, truly deserving of whatever recognition or award they've been given. If they haven't been showing up in whatever way they've been showing up, I guess they will have missed that. Invitations, opportunities. I think I wouldn't have been invited to this platform if I wasn't deemed fit to have, even if something little to share with you. And I pray and I hope whatever I've been blabbing about so far, somebody somewhere is gaining from it. Qualitatively, you could have maybe more followers, increased customer base, more engagement on your platform, could be online, more clicks on your websites, more traffic on your websites. That are the indications that you are actually being seen. In the past, maybe you won't get a call, inquiry, maybe one in 6 months or one in 4 months, but now it's a different ball game. We have inquiries on a daily basis, and we have conversion rate of above 70%. It means we are getting noticed, and we get feedback that, oh, when you search on Google, you're searching for scrubs, nursing scrub, nanny uniforms, whatever in our age, you come see drapes and apparels touching the charts. Thank you. Business metrics, you see lead generation, you have sales conversion that I've mentioned, increase in revenue, career metrics, job offers. You see some people coming around and like, there's some people that poach. They come to different organizations to poach staffs. And the management will be like, why would somebody come from Stanbic IBTC to come and be poaching from GTB? But they've done the background check and they know that these guys got what it takes to add value to Stanbic IBTC. There's something they are doing, they want to do at Stanbic IBTC, but this guy got to know how to do it. So they want him to come over to their team. But if you've not been displaying what you've got, will somebody come out there to offer you higher paying jobs? No way. Promotion opportunities, international recognition, internal recognition as well, and a whole lot more. Yeah, where we're going. Do you have an action plan after this? I guess we should have an action plan after this, because all that has been said tonight shouldn't be left like that. Why are we here? To add value to ourselves, to become better, and to be relevant to our generation, to impact more lives. I want to impact more lives. The gift of life God has blessed me with, I don't want to die like that. I want to impact more lives. I want to be a source of light to my generation. Why not start by auditing your current visibility level? I know my current visibility level and I audit it, frequently, so that I see that it was when I audited it and I saw that, oh, on LinkedIn, I was zero. I was nowhere to be found. Somebody was telling me this evening, like a few hours ago, that, Auntie, you said beginning of the year you were going to go on TikTok. I said, I haven't. I don't even know how to maneuver my way around that platform. And she said, you could do it. Why not tell your daughter to put you through? Or if you don't mind, we could just do a session and I'll put you through. It's just easier. It's even easier than Instagram. I'm like, oh, wow, okay. We just finished Q1. Maybe I should add that to my Q2 goal. So I'm sharing this with you tonight. I'm thinking of going on TikTok, not to go and be dancing on TikTok, not to go and be doing comedy on TikTok, but I want to explore other opportunities on TikTok. So by the time you search Khadijah or Oropo, I'm showing up on TikTok, I'm showing up on LinkedIn, I'm showing up on Instagram, I'm Googleable. You can see articles I've put out. You can see I want to start putting out video content. I've not been doing more of that, but I'm thinking of doing this. I'm thinking of creating podcasts. In all this, I'm building my thought leadership, so that when you're thinking of a work uniform expert, you're thinking Khadijah Oropo. When you're thinking of a business consultant, you're thinking Khadijah Oropo. When you're thinking of a garment manufacturer, you're thinking Khadijah Oropo. When you're thinking of a company that can deliver on your work uniform solutions, you're thinking Drapes and Apparels Nigeria. All this is intentional. There are tailored approaches to it. There are strategic moves that we got to implement. We got to execute. Audit your current visibility across all your platforms, offline, online. How well have you been showing up at work? I remember while I was in one of the leading environmental protection agency, there was one of my directors then. At a point, he saw some gaps, some knowledge gaps, and he now started organizing a training every Monday. It was so crazy. And we will all be squeezing our face. This man has come again. But every Monday, 1 hour between the hour of 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., we'll all gather at the conference room. You have a 1 hour training. And it did help. Yes, it did. Did we got value? Yes, we did. There are so many people that, and it was the only one leading. Eventually, he started, drawing it open. If you're in a particular level, you are from level 12, level 13, you're in middle level management cadre, you should come out, you get a topic, started throwing up to different departments, nominate somebody in your department to come and give a presentation. And it was helping people overcome their fear of public speaking. It was helping people overcome the fear of presentation, because you've got to research, you've got to drill down to, show up well. You don't want to mess yourself up anyway. Because you can't afford to come up and mess up. So choose one primary visibility channel. Don't stretch yourself thin. Set your goals. Pick one. Start with one. After your audit, set your goals. Yeah, I can hear you. I'm rounding up.
Yes.
So set your goals. So choose one visibility channel. Establish your consistency. You can even have accountability partners that can keep, you on your toes, so that you can have feedback. You can create a worksheet. I think I created a worksheet. I don't know if I can, possibly if I'm permitted, I can share it with everybody later. That you can have it and you can use it as your action plan going forward. Remember, visibility isn't about being seen by everyone. Even Elon Musk, as popular as he is not being seen by everybody. Let me bust your bubble. But it's visible. Visibility isn't about being seen by everyone. It's actually about being unmissable to the right people, the right audience. Again, visibility is not by being seen by everyone. It's about being unmissable to the right audience. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Khadijah. Thank you very much for the great insight you've given us on visibility in a fast-paced world. And there is so much I've taken away personally from your presentation. And one being that we should aim at delivering exceptional value when we're trying to be more visible, because due to that, we would get people tap maybe our niche that we've created, they will tap into the skills or the services we have to provide. And also identifying and solving problems is a way of making ourselves visible as well. And try and also make prototype services to your prospective customers or clients to be able to become visible to them, and also be able to do your strategic networking, because it's so important. You can network, but if you don't network with the right people and you don't have the right strategy in, you may have too many contacts who may not be able to help you at a point of need or when you want to expand your business. And finally, be able to create strategic partnerships. So thank you so much. And this is what I have taken personally from your presentation. It is time for some few questions and answers, and the floor is open. Kindly raise your hand so that we can do it chronologically according to what we have in the chat, if you have any questions for Khadijah. Please, do we have any questions? Henry, I see Henry's hand up. So Henry, please, you have the floor.
Yes, thank you very much. All right, thank you very much. Hello everyone. Thank you so much, Khadijah. I think this was a very important, well-timed message, valuable insights. And I just want to say, really appreciate you sharing your experience with us. To go into my question, I wanted to find out how important is personal branding to the journey of visibility? Or by that I mean establishing and increasing one's visibility as a professional, because it seems to be something people don't get or marry well in terms of having a proper brand before you go visible. How, in your experience, what would you say about that? How important is having a proper brand personally before you even go into visibility?
Should I take that or wait for others? Okay. In today's world, personal branding cannot be overemphasized. It's so important. And showing up, being visible in whatever way, offline, online, whatever form, you are invariably creating a personal brand. Personal brand is not limited to or what you wear alone, or it's encompassing. It's encompassing how you show up, how you deliver the value you've got to offer, how you interact with people. This is, as it implies, personal. It's about your person. It's about your individuality. Who are you? It's about what kind of perception are you trying to create? If I see you or if I hear your name, what impression should form in my mind about your person? Personal branding, it's so important on the journey of being visible or visibility journey, whatever. So it's about being deliberate, being intentional in whatever you're doing, either at work, either as a career professional at whatever level, entry level, middle management, top management, board level, name it. Because it is your person, and your personal brand that you're creating informs the opportunities that avail you, informs your network, informs the opportunities you will be leveraging. It's your person, so it's critically important. So you can't be visible, or you can't separate visibility from personal branding. I hope I've been able to answer your question.
That's perfect, Khadijah. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it.
No.
All right, thank you. So we have a question from Tom. I hope I got your name well. She says, how can one increase the visibility for a new business that is service-based but has not yet received any clients?
That has not yet what?
Received any clients. It's a new business, it is service-based, but they don't have any clients yet. How do they create visibility?
Okay, thank you. First off, you know your business, you know your products. I don't know if the business is product-based or service-based, either way. First off, you've got to identify your customers. Who are your customers? If it's product-based, who are you producing for? Your products, what is it going to do for your customers? Don't look at the products as, the benefits or the features of the products. This is the mistake most of us make. we concentrate our energy, our attention on the benefits of our products, on the features of our products. But we should be thinking more about the transformation the product is going to give to the customers. Who are your customers? If you've not gotten any customers, but you produced the products, or you made the product, or you created that service, for who? Number one, what is it going to do for them? What problem is it going to be solving for them? If you don't identify your unique value proposition, you can't really know how to communicate the transformation your product is going to give your customers clearly to them. But if you can answer this question, you can identify your customers, then you will start showing up where your customers are, either online or offline. Then identify where they are. Start speaking the language they want to hear. Research into the pain they are possibly going through for them to request your products, to request your service. That will inform you how to communicate with them. And that will that will give you access to the pathway, know, like, trust pathway. They get to know you, they get to know your products, they get to know your person, the face behind the business, they get to know the solution you're bringing to the table. They start liking you. The more they see you, the more you show up, the more they start getting to, oh, okay, I could use this. Oh, this is what it's going to do for me. Oh, really? I didn't even know I'm having this problem. Oh, okay. And the next level, you move them to the next level of trusting you enough to say, let me give you my money in exchange for your products. But if you don't show up, if you're not visible to them, then they will go to your competitors. Remember when there was no mobile phone like that, like we have right now? We were not really missing it, but somebody came and showed us that communication could be easier and faster. Shy away from responsibilities in quotes. Like, okay, if I show that I'm good at this, then it means more work. But the truth is, the reward for good work is more work. The reward for excellent work is more work. And it means that you are getting grinded and you're getting fine-tuned. You're getting better at what you do. But even if you're getting better at what you do and you are in one corner saying you've got good team or whatever, but you're not being seen by the relevant people, by the relevant stakeholders that could actually reward your good work, you can agree with me that is not good enough. So you've got to take it a step higher by auditing your environment. Look at the decision makers. Look at what ticks in your workplace. Look at the hierarchy. Look at how you can further add value. Look at how you can better leave a lasting footprint in your organization. What can you do aside from what you currently are doing that can be outstanding? It could be subtle at start, but you've got to be intentional about it. You've got to be strategic about it. I don't know what kind of industry you're playing in. I don't know, but it requires you to sit down, do an audit of your current state. You've got the skills, fine. How best can you further deploy your skills to get recognition from the relevant quarters? I hope that helps.
Yes, very perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay, do we have any other question? Do we have any other question? All right, so Khadijah, seems you really did a great job by really answering almost all questions before they're asked. So at this moment, if there are any final words you have for us, you could drop them for us to take in as we go through the rest of the week and then enter the new month also.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you, everyone. Once again, I appreciate these opportunities. I'm not taking it for granted. I appreciate your time spent this evening, wherever you are. My parting sentences are this. You've got it in you. You've got what it takes in your respective spaces. You've got what it takes to excel. You've got what it takes to show up. You've got what it takes to be visible. You're just not doing it. Don't allow yourself to be held down by imposter syndrome. I'm telling you, and I'm telling myself as well, don't allow yourself to be held down by overwhelm, by excuses, most especially. Start somewhere. You don't have to stretch yourself thin. Identify one platform. Identify one way you want to get started, but just start. Remember Nike's slogan, just do it. Get it done. Because you don't know when that time will come. It's going to be a breakthrough. Someone somewhere will be looking for someone of your expertise, someone of your wealth of experience, someone of your level of exposure. But you will not be there. Will you be happy about that? There is no better time to start than now. Either at work, either at your business. Just start. You can start blogging. You can start putting out articles. If you're a career professional, leverage LinkedIn. Build your thought leadership. Start auditing your network. Every strategy we have shared here tonight, let's execute it. Look at them critically. Have an action plan and get started. In the next 6 months, do an audit again, and you will have discovered that you will have succeeded in moving the needle. You moved yourself from point A to either B or C or D. And you will not be at where you are right now. We are starting Q2. Q1 has come and gone. We're starting Q2. Let part of your Q2 goal be you want to be visible out there. Let's do it. We'll meet at the top. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Khadijah. And I see some comments in the chat. So yes. Okay. Omotolani. All right. Noted. Thank you very much. Thank you everyone for your time today. And this is very much appreciated. Edwin, who is our convener, do you have any words or any announcements for us? Final words before we draw the curtains for today's webinar.
Yes, thank you very much, Madam Oropo. Khadijah, I really appreciate your presentation, and I'm happy that we have you today, and we'll be very conspicuous on LinkedIn, and you filled it up again today. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you. And I hope you are seeing my screen, right? I see my screen.
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Yes.
I also want to, I just read this slide to just say thank you to our speaker. And I really appreciate you. I really appreciate what you did today. And I also want to thank Akua and you yourself there. Thank you very much. And I wish you the best. I know you're transiting, so I didn't seek your permission, but you told me you're changing location. So I wish you all the best.
Yes.
Yeah. So Akua will be leaving Accra very soon, and she's going to join Bosch Morocco. So Akua, the next time you will be on this platform is going to be from Morocco, and we hope we keep in touch with you as well. So thank you very much for the delivery, and I also want to use the opportunity to thank our sponsors, people that have made this possible for us, because yeah, I'd like to thank Peelings, I'd like to thank Technical Clinic, Mr. Moyo, the Titi, and Mr. Hidjami. They helped to sponsor us. And I also want to thank a dependable partner who is making everything working well in this in this our presentation. He's always there to ensure that everything is well done. We take commit to make sure we cross the T and we dot the I. Thanks to Engineer Shodipo. You can see her on the screen. Thank you, madam. And I also just want to say thanks to my darling wife for agreeing for me to pursue this project. Thank you very much, madam. And I'm also saying thanks to everybody who have been with us for a decade now. So we're doing our program offline. 5 years ago, we stopped. So last month, we started this online journey. And we don't intend to stop. We appreciate those that have been with us, that are still with us till now. And yes, as I said, we don't intend to stop this journey. We're working on some other things. We've been able to buy our Zoom link, subscribe to our Zoom link for the next 1 year. So at the end of today, what this recording when we set up our YouTube channel, you can always make reference to it, and it's a resource to everybody who participated in this seminar and for everyone. We're working on our YouTube channel, we're working on developing our personal website, and we also want to be showing up by promoting and marketing Minute Africa. And we also do a program to support schools. So we'll continue doing that. And a lot of us are also business owners. We want to, in the future, continue some more specific business training. So these are some of the things we are doing. And because of this, we are asking for your support. Slides and squeeze as you choose to move. Yeah, because of that, we are asking for your support. We'll share this slide with you. We're asking for, if in case you want to support us, the account number is there. The most important support we will ask from you is to join our social media. We are on LinkedIn and we're on Facebook right now. And just to add to what Madam Khadijah said, that we should start looking out for speaking engagement. And I want to say that My Niche Africa is open for anybody who has anything to speak on, to begin his or her speaking engagement from here. You can be the speaker or you can be the moderator. So it's an opportunity for you to begin your speaking engagement. So in case you're interested in developing your speaking opportunity, your speaking career, or you want to be seen like that person that said it, the manager once had to bring out our best foot forward. You can begin it from here. So we're offering you that opportunity. So thank you very much. And I'll just hand over to our dependable partner, the first lady of my Niche Africa, which is Engineer Titi Sudibo. So thank you.
Thank you, Edwin. Thank you, everybody, once again. Khadijah, fantastic, fantastic. I didn't even want you to stop. I didn't want you to stop. But there was one last question. Somebody was asking about return on investment on publicity and marketing. Is there ever a time? I don't think there's a timeline. It's something you just keep rolling over, right? Till that moment, that day of visitation. Am I speaking? Yes. So, Mr. Hendricks, that's it. You keep doing it. You keep churning out. Remember, Khadijah said she started COVID. COVID was 2020, right? When 2025, 5 years of churning out, 5 years of marketing, 5 years of, doing the grind. And that's what my niche is telling everybody. February, we audited, we reevaluated our goals. As a group, we decided we're going online. We're going to search for young professionals, business executives, business owners. We're going to look for everybody that needs that connection, that next step move. And we're going to do what? Together, pull ourselves up. So we thank everyone for joining us. We have your details. We'll be informing you of future meetings and events, and we trust that you will join us. We have asked that you please, in the chat room, state where you're joining us from. Like, for example, you can say Titi, Lagos, Nigeria, WhatsApp status, that's where I got the contact, online, social person sent it to me. We just need to have that demography. We're also using that to check where our people are coming in from. And if you have a topic you would like to know more about, you could also state it that, oh, you are having challenge in this area, you need us to talk about that. Thank you very much. Thank you, Edwin. Over to you.
Thank you very much. I think we are really right within the 90 minutes. I would say we're going to stay within 90 minutes. So, Madam Oropo, and Khadijah said that she was going to share something about audit. Yeah. And I don't know if, in case you want to connect with her, how we can reach her. So, wow, somebody joined us from a degree from US. That's nice to know. So, Madam Khadijah, people would like to know how they can connect with you, because it's an open world. Everybody can connect with everybody. We're not restricting anything here. So please, the essence of this, why we try to pick people from different. If you see, last time when we did this event, somebody spoke from Lagos and it was moderated from UK. This time around, now another person speaking from Lagos and the moderator is from Accra. The next one we're doing, somebody is going to speak from Accra. So for our Ghana guys, please prepare to, the business guy is going to speak on this platform next month. So, and we'll go to US, we'll go to Australia, so that we can open our platform, can open our horizon to connect with people anywhere around the world. So please, within the next 5 minutes, we just have 5 minutes, and we'll be very glad to end this session in 90 minutes. So, Madam Oropo, we would like you to tell us how people can connect with you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you can connect with me via LinkedIn, Khadijah Oropo on LinkedIn. I'm trying to put finishing touches to the visibility action plan. And once I do, if you reach out, I will send to maybe in the next 24 hours or thereabout. I should be done with it. I want to put it out in a form that you can download yourself, possibly print or have it in your Google Doc, so that you feel it yourself. You'll be intentional. You sit with it, feel it. Possibly you can even have an accountability partner that will hold you accountable. Remember, I shared that when I wanted to go on LinkedIn, when I said I wanted to start posting on LinkedIn to be consistent, let me put it that way, I had to join a LinkedIn challenge so as to keep me accountable. So you can, when you have that action plan, when you feel it, you can have an accountability partner to hold you responsible for whatever you have filled inside, so that that will really, help your consistency and help with your focus as well.
I believe we have most of the attendees, we have their emails. So if you forward to
Okay, and
the
I can forward to
Edwin,
the technical
yes,
team,
we will
and they
send
can
it
forward
straight to their
the
email.
mail. Okay, that works.
Yes.
When it's ready, when
Yes.
I'm done with the document, I'll forward to the technical team, and they can forward to their mails respectively. Thank you, Madam Titulala.
So thank you very much. And we just have 3 minutes left. If there is no other thing to discuss, we're having our next section by end of April, every last Sunday, and somebody's going to be talking to us about doing business across Africa, because the person has experienced business across different parts of Africa. So I think it's going to be interesting. And after then, we're going to be working on AI. You know that everybody needs to know how to work with AI, and AI is not just the future. AI has started. So we're not saying AI is the future. Yeah, the future has already begun. So these are two areas we're putting together for the next 2 months. So for now, I can only talk about next month and the next 2 months. So subsequently, we will always let you know what we have ahead. So thank you very much, and we will really appreciate your support. We accept your donation, because we are really trying to see how we push this My Niche Africa, we make it visible, and it's a platform we are building for everybody. You can speak on anything, or you can moderate. You can have 2 speakers on one topic. They work together on a topic and deliver it for us. So please feel free to reach out to us. You can send an email to mynicheafrica@gmail.com. You can reach out to anybody to reach out to me. I've just put my phone number there. So I've just put my phone number on the chat group, and you can connect with us. We really appreciate. Thank you very much. And Madam Shodipo, I would like you to close the session, so that I'll close it technically from here while you close it formally.
So once again, thank you, everybody. For those of us in Nigeria, tomorrow is holiday. Rather than just surf and just play with your phone, surfing around, it's time to start doing what? Branding, putting yourself out there. So you start your goal planning tomorrow. From tonight till tomorrow, use the holiday effectively, review where you are, decide where you're going. Further 2 are started tomorrow, as far as I'm concerned. And Madam Khadijah will want to ensure that by the time she comes around, you're giving us testimonies of progress. So we wish us all the best, and we look forward to seeing you the last Sunday in April. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Have a good evening, and regards to the family.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate the time. Bye.
Thank you, then.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Thank you all.
You can unmute and say bye. So we hear your voices.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma.
So much. Thank you, Ma.
Yeah,
thank you, Ma.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.